What's going on, everybody? Today we got some quads. Heading over to the gym now. So last video we found out that the microphones I purchased aren't working, obviously. I just returned them, and I'm getting new ones in a couple days. It is raining right now, so I apologize if any of the audio sounds a little messed up because of the rain or driving. But during the workout, I'm definitely going to do a voiceover. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get over there. So a big goal of mine in this off season, for this bulk, was to grow my quads and my hamstrings, so just my legs in general. So me and my coach, well, my coach figured I just should do, I should split legs up into 2 separate days, just so I could hammer my quads fully in one day and hammer my hamstrings fully in another day. That way I could maximize the growth, just so I could give each muscle the most attention that it needs. Just in the 8 months that I've been doing this, I could definitely see some mass being put on to my legs. 100%. They've gotten bigger. My calves absolutely need work. What I've been doing for calves are, whenever they're not sore, I've been just trying to do a few sets, like 5 to 6 sets every time they're not sore. I never go back to back for them, just because I don't know, like I don't like ever training the muscle 2 days in a row. I don't think that's very smart. I do train abs like every day, but one day is leg raises, one day is crunches, so it's like I kind of split up upper abs and lower abs a bit. But yeah, calves I kind of go every other day depending on how long they're sore for. One exercise I've really been liking for calves are the Smith machine, standing Smith machine calf raises. I get this little piece of wood and I stand on it, and it lets my feet kind of go a little bit lower than the floor, obviously, just to get a better stretch at the bottom. But yeah, like I said, today's quads, so I'm gonna be absolutely starting with a pretty hefty warm-up, because my knees are they definitely feel it if I don't warm up enough. So I definitely take at least 10-15 minutes getting everything nice and warm. Some warm-ups I do for my knees are I walk backwards on the treadmill for about 5 minutes. That's the first thing I do when I get into the gym. Then I actually start with a little bit of calves, like 2-3 sets, just to get everything kind of warm in that area. Because I do feel like warming up my calves helps my knees a little bit. Like indirectly, it kind of helps them. Another warm-up I tend to do for my knees are as I lean up against the wall and I lift up my toes. I take my shoes off and I lift up my toes. And that really warms up the front part of my calf, the muscle in front of, like, by your shin. And as well as your knees as well. So that's something I always try to do. Then before I jump into any pressing movements, I normally do like 2-3 sets of leg extensions. Nothing like, I call them work sets, but nothing too taxing. And then I'll get into a heavy press for legs. I've been really liking this pendulum squat that we have at my gym. I'm either gonna do that today or some Smith machine squats. We'll see what I'm feeling when I'm in there and see what machine is not being used necessarily. Yeah, like if I want to do the pendulum squat and someone's on it, I'm not going to just sit and wait. I'm going to start my workout. I'm going to do another movement. After the pendulum squat or Smith machine squat, I'll probably go into this Pit Shark machine that we have here. It's a great quad builder in my opinion. You can even do RDLs on it for hamstrings, which I will show in one of the videos in the near future. After that, maybe a little bit of leg press, and then finishing off with some leg extensions. Very simple. I'm gonna probably aim. Normally on body parts, I try to go for maybe 10, 12 sets per body part, but on legs, I like to go a little bit higher, like 15-ish. Same thing for back. It's a big muscle, and you want to get as much blood there as possible. And sometimes I feel like at that 11, 10 to 12 set mark, I'm not 100% pumped yet, so I like to push it a little bit further. And yeah, so I'm gonna get in there, warm up. Probably won't film my warm-ups too much, so I'll see you for the first work set of either either pendulum squat or Smith machine squats. All right, see you in there. All right, what's going on, everybody? So this is my first working set of the day. We started with some leg extensions. Now, my mindset going into these is just to fatigue the muscle, obviously, because they are working sets, but I don't want to go to absolute failure on these, only because I want to save some energy for some heavy presses that I'm going to be doing later in the workout. That doesn't mean I'm not pushing hard on these. I do go to failure and then squeeze out 2 partials after that, but usually I try to squeeze out like 10 partials. So again, I'm just trying to hold back a little bit just to save some energy. I don't want to blow it all right in the first working set. Right here, starting the second working set, I upped the weight a little bit, but still have the same mindset with these. I'm trying to fatigue my legs, but again, I still want to save some energy for my pressing movements later on in the workout. I do always start my quad days with leg extensions, and I also end them with leg extensions. So you'll see the difference in reps later in the workout towards the end of the video. But I'm wrapping up this set here. Then we're gonna go into the first pressing movement of the day. So for my first pressing movement, I went over to the pendulum squat. I decided to do this over the Smith machine. These just feel absolutely awesome. Over here, I only had 70 pounds loaded on it. If you've ever used this machine before, you'll know that it's a very challenging pressing movement. And in my mind, I didn't really need to load on too much weight as long as I got my volume in. For this set, I think I got 17 reps. I'm really trying to keep constant tension on the quads as much as possible. Like, I don't really want to lock my knees out at the top and just sit there for a while. I'm going to just try to keep doing as many reps as possible until my legs can't take it anymore. I'm also trying to go pretty deep. Yeah, like right here is the longest I'll wait in between a rep, but I'm just going to really try to keep constant tension. Towards the end, I'll squeeze out a few partials, and then yeah, that's basically it for this set. Next set, I do increase the weight to 90 pounds. And yeah, same mindset going into it. As many full reps as possible. As you can see here, I'm starting the set. I'm going to do as many full reps as possible. And then squeeze out some partials at the end. I do start to add in some assisted reps towards the end of these sets, the last 2 sets. There is a bar on the side of the machine that you'll see me grab onto, and what I'll be doing is basically just lifting myself up a little bit just to kind of help myself up to the lockout. Again, if you don't have access to if you don't have a like gym partner, self-spotting is going to be something you definitely want to try to implement into your training as a way to just push past failure. Again, do it at your own, do it like, I don't know if at your own risk is the right way to say it, but you still want to be careful with doing it. Like, I'm not going to have 500 pounds loaded up on a machine and self-spot myself. I don't even know if that's possible, but hope you get what I'm saying. Just obviously don't hurt yourself by doing it. But yeah, that finished up the second set, and now we go into the third working set of the day for pendulum squats. This is also my last set. Over here, I got my mindset going into it was I'm going to do as many full reps as possible without any partials. And instead of doing partials, what I'm going to do is drop the weight. So I dropped it down to a 45. So I cut the weight in half. And with the drop set weight, I don't even think I locked out a single rep. I was just doing partials the entire time, just trying to get as much blood to the quads as possible. Um, Again, to grow your quads, they really need a lot of stimulation. I feel like some people have good genetics where their legs are just genetically bigger. My legs are definitely the opposite of that. I feel like they're very stubborn, so really got to push it past failure a lot of times to start seeing some muscle growth. But yeah, you'll see here, I'm not even locking them out. I'm just really almost kind of like pulsating, just going all the way down and just pressing up as fast as I can. I do end up blocking that rep because the burn was ridiculous. I highly recommend trying these. Um, but yeah, that's about it for this set, and then I'll show you the next movement. All right, so for my third movement of the day, I got pit shark squats. Again, another really amazing piece of equipment my home gym has. At this point, my quads are absolutely destroyed from the pendulum squat. Um, so I, if I were to start with this machine, I'd have maybe 4 or 5 plates on each side, but my legs were super fatigued, so I just wanted to use less weight, go slow, and get a full stretch at the bottom. As you could see, I put two 10-pound plates, well, one 10-pound plate under each foot. And what this is basically doing is just creating a little bit more heel elevation. That way I can get a little bit deeper on my reps. Um, I don't have great ankle mobility or hip mobility, so I need to do some sort of heel elevation to be able to go a bit deeper. I do have the Nike Romaleos. I don't know how you pronounce them, but they're the Nike squat shoes that elevate my feet. But I forgot them at home for this quad day, so I wasn't able to use them, obviously. But as you could see, I upped the weight a little bit for this set, just because the 2 plates was a little too light. Again, I'm just really trying to get a good stretch at the bottom and pop right back up. I really want to start to go deeper on all of my pressing movements. I just always notice better soreness the days later when I go deeper. Over here, you could see I'm holding onto the side of the side of the machine rather than the handles, just because I feel like I target my quads a little bit more, and I'm not really assisting myself as much. But as you can see right here, I do grab that because my legs are feeling a little bit tired, and I want a little bit of that self spot that I was talking about before. Yeah, again, I'm shooting for about 12 to 15 reps each set. I think I do a few partial reps, but partials are a little scary on this machine because you got to get back up to be able to rack it. So I try to do them sparingly, I guess that you could say. So this is my second set right here, and we're getting into my third. For my third set, I bumped it up to 3 plates. Just felt like it was the smart move. So yeah, same thing going into this set, 12 to 15 reps. And then with a few self spots at the end. So I'll get back to you for the fourth movement. All right, so as you could see, I'm wrapping up um, the third set over here on the pitch arc. I went to re-rack it, but then I was like, I think I got a few more in me, so tried to squeeze out a few more. These were heavily spotted. As you could see, the reps were a little bit quicker, but my quads were definitely doing some of the work. So yeah, now we're up to the last pressing movement of the day. We got some leg press, standard leg press. You could see my feet placement on the sled are lower. Now, the reason for this is just to target my quads more, and they're a little bit closer in than shoulder width apart, just to, again, target my quads a little bit better. If you were to place your feet higher on the sled, it'd actually be targeting more of your hamstrings. On my hamstring workouts, I do high angle leg press. We have a Cybex leg press on the other side of the gym, which is excellent for my hamstrings, and you just push right through your heels to target them a little bit better. But enough with hamstrings. Let's focus on the quads. for this working set, I remember I was super fatigued going into it. I actually wanted to start the work sets with 3 plates, but felt like 4 was the right call for staying within the rep goals that I want. I believe I got 17 reps on this first set, which was a little on the higher end. Again, I'm not upset with that by any means, but for the second set, I did bump it up to 4 plates and a 25 on each side. Again, for these, I think I actually widened my feet slightly, but again, my quads were targeted the entire set. I believe I got 13 reps on this, so it was perfect right in the middle of my rep range that I want to be. Again, I normally try to go for 12 to 15, and I got sorry, the mic got cut out, but all I was saying is that I got 13 reps, which was perfect for me. This was the last pressing movement of the day. After this, I hopped right back on the leg extensions for a all-out like burnout for these last 3 sets on leg extensions. Again, the weight was much less on them, just due to overall quad fatigue. So I'll be showing that shortly. Yeah, so like I was saying, I dropped the weight almost by like 40%. So I was doing work sets in the beginning with around 100 pounds, dropped it to 60 pounds, and I actually got less reps than the start of the workout. Again, my goal for this towards the end of the workout was not to push a lot of weight. I was really just trying to find a weight that I was comfortable with, that I could hit roughly 10 to 12 full controlled reps, meaning a full squeeze at the top and a full extension at the bottom. And then after I hit my 10, I wasn't done. I was going to go and slam some partial reps. And you can see now I'm going for way more partials than I did at the start. The start I was maybe doing 2. This time I was doing close to 10 partials. So again, my goal right now is to just absolutely fill my quads with the most amount of blood as possible, because it's the end of the workout. No reason to really push any more heavy weight, just trying to drive as much blood into the muscle. For this set, I did 60 pounds again. My full reps were lessened because my legs were just super tired. I think I only got 8 full reps this time. And then again, I did some partials at the end. Yeah, I'm trying to get that full squeeze at the top, go down slow, and then pop right back up. That's exactly the rhythm that I want for these. Hurts like a bitch, but honestly, if you're not doing them like that, I highly recommend you start doing so. The soreness is ridiculous. I'm doing this voiceover 2 days later, and my legs are absolutely fried. It was painful to get out of the bed this morning. So yeah, I just wrapped up the second set. Now this is the last set of the day. I dropped the weight to about 40 pounds. I did it for as many as I physically could, and I dropped it to 20 pounds, and again, I did it for as many as I physically could. Sorry for the mic angle on this. I might have, sorry for the camera angle on this. I think I might have hit the 0.5 mode. I still don't understand what happened, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm just really trying to squeeze as much as I can at the top and just finish strong. So yeah, I highly recommend starting your quad workouts with leg extensions. I just think it's a great quad warm-up, and it's a great quad finisher in my opinion. So I hope you all liked the workout, and enjoy the rest of the video. All right, everybody. Whew. Just wrapped up my quad workout. That was a great workout, to say the least. Holy shit. I am fucking starving, so I'm gonna start driving home. Eat my post-workout meal. If you saw my full day of eating video, you would have seen my post-workout meal. It was the 170 grams of jasmine rice and 75 grams of protein powder and a banana. My coach just lowered the food, so I don't have a banana anymore. So that's the slight change that was made this morning for my check-ins. Whew. So I'm gonna go home and eat that. About the workout though, holy shit. Past couple of weeks, not past couple of weeks, but like 2 weeks in a row, I had to train at Planet Fitness for quads, just because my work schedule couldn't get me to my home gym. So quick side note, this gym that I trained at today is my home gym. So past couple of quad days, it was like I couldn't make it before work, so I had to train at Planet Fitness. And don't get me wrong, the workout was intense at Planet Fitness. Sorry if it's a little loud right now, I'm going over a bunch of bumps. But yeah, the workouts were great at Planet Fitness the past couple of weeks, but I was pretty limited with the quad movements I could do. I mean, my main movement was Smith machine squats. And don't get me wrong, those were great, but at my home gym, I have access to so much quad equipment, as you could see. I mean, the pendulum squat, that shit was fucking gnarly. That was awesome. And the way the pendulum squat is at my gym is it kind of has like a little bar on the side. So when I'm going to failure and I can't really I can't even get back up, I can kind of spot myself by pulling myself up. But I obviously got to watch myself with that, because I don't want to hurt my shoulder or something. Especially on like a leg movement, you know. So but yeah, that was great. I'm gonna have the access to the Pit Shark at my home gym too. And yeah, that was awesome. If you've ever used the Pit Shark before, you know what I mean by how it like drags you down. It's really good movement. If you haven't used it, if you ever have access to one, if you ever have a guest pass at a gym that has it, definitely try it out. Very, very good piece of equipment. I'd have to say probably one of my favorite. If you noticed in the video, I did stand on two 10 plates, 2 10-pound plates, just to have some slight heel. Oops. Look at that. Just to have some slight heel elevation, and the reason for that is just to target my quads a little bit more by going a bit deeper. So yeah, that felt great. Jeez, my tripod is not having it right now. Holy crap. Okay, whatever, we're good. Yeah, so definitely try that out if you ever go to a gym that has one, or if you have one at your gym and you're not using it, start using it. So yeah, everything felt great today. I started with the leg extensions, and I also ended with leg extensions. Ending with them, my mindset was to get as many full reps as possible. Like, I think I started with 60 pounds, and the 60 pounds felt extremely heavy. So I knew that going into the set, and I was like, I'm gonna just go as slow and controlled for as many as I can. Even if I only get 5, I just wanted to do as many good reps as possible. And then as soon as I couldn't really get that full extension of my leg, then I just did partial reps until I couldn't take it anymore. That was different than when I started the workout, because when I started the workout, my mindset behind leg extensions is just to get some blood in the quads, because I don't want to go into a press without much blood or without any warm up in my quads. So that was my mindset. I'm not going to just do some BS. I'm still going to push myself, but just a little bit different. I don't know if you could have noticed that in the videos of this set. I'm sure you could have, but anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, quads were absolutely destroyed today. I am beyond happy with how everything went. A couple weeks back, I had some nagging knee pain, and it was pretty bad. I started using my knee sleeves again, just to kind of ignore the pain, I guess, or try to like limit it as much as possible. But still kind of didn't go away. What I think really made it go away was some of my knee warm-ups. I know I didn't record any today, but next time I definitely will. I did mention them, so if you could just visualize what I said, definitely try those out. That definitely eliminated any knee pain that I had. Knock on wood, it stays like that. But yeah, that was great. in the peak of the knee pain, I guess you could say. It was because I was barbell squatting, not Smith machine, just straight up free weight. I'm not saying that's what caused it. I'm thinking that I might have went a little too heavy in a short amount of time. Like, I kind of didn't really get my body used to it. I kind of just jumped up to pretty heavy weight. So that might not have given my knees enough time to really warm up to that load. So, not saying I'm not gonna barbell squat again, but definitely gonna stick with what I've been doing right now. My legs have been getting really sore and staying sore for a few days. So might as well stick to that type of working out for, stick to those types of movements for a little while at least. It would make sense until I start to plateau and not get sore from it. Then I gotta make a little bit of a switch, or just up the intensity. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's see, is there anything else to talk about? No, I think that's pretty much it. So, great workout. Happy with how everything went. Yeah. Tomorrow I have shoulders, so I'll be filming that. You'll be seeing that hopefully within the next day. If I get my ass to record these videos, I'm gonna try to post like every single day. Not every video is gonna be like a full day of eating. They'll probably be more like this style, where it's just a workout and just like a talk on the way to the gym and a talk home. But if you do want to see more full days of eating or anything else, just leave a comment down below, and we'll see about what I can do. So yeah, good quad workout. Yeah, definitely. I mentioned this before, but I'm definitely happy about getting back to my home gym. For quads, because like I said, I was at Planet Fitness and there was nothing wrong with it, but I definitely have better equipment at my gym for quads, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, I think that's all I got. So I will see you tomorrow for shoulders. Peace out.